This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Don't know how to make a website? Me neither, but I got one. Thanks, Squarespace. It's that time, you guys. Every single planet and all of their moons have aligned exactly into a straight line, which means I'm drawing fan art. If you're on social media, surely you have seen this color wheel where people are filling in each section with a piece of fan art of a character of that color. So let's do it, starting off with red. I also thought it would be really fun to do this challenge without looking up references. So we are going to draw a fan art of characters that I'm, somewhat familiar with. So for red, the first thing I think of is Knuckles the Echidna from the Sonic series, and it has been a minute since I've seen Knuckles. The first game I ever saw Knuckles in was Sonic Adventure 2 for the GameCube. I had played Sonic games growing up, just some really old school ones for the Sega Genesis. Just ones with Tails and Sonic. I think this was definitely my first introduction to Knuckles. I know Knuckles was in some older games, but yeah. I kind of want to change his eyes a little bit to more my style, so I'm going to... Oh no. I'm torn. It's really silly and I kind of like it. It's also kind of horrifying. Does he have little lines on his gloves, or is that like a Mario thing? Oh my god, it looks like a face! Like little ears, the like mouth. Oh, okay, no lines, even though it's kind of funny. Okay, so we have our line work of our beautifully accurate Knuckles the Echidna. Amazing. I mean, if he popped up on your feed, you know, you're browsing Twitter, you would definitely know this is Knuckles. There's no doubt that it's Knuckles. Is it the best representation of Knuckles? Yes. I think he has green eyes, right? Oh. I feel like something's missing. I don't know if it's just like his really angry brow. Maybe. He really does just sort of look like Sonic with wet needles. I mean, if you can't tell that's Knuckles, oh my god, I love him. Alright, time to move on to orange. So I actually had to sit here for a minute. I had to turn off the camera and really think hard, what characters do I know for orange? And then I thought, what characters do I know for any of these colors? I could think of orange characters, but I really want to draw characters that I know and love. And as you guys know, I don't get super into fandoms, and I sat here and I could not think of characters for every color that I loved. So anyway, I'm drawing Ai from Super Monkey Ball. I love Monkey Ball, and Ai is just a brown monkey, but he does have an orange shirt on. I think it has an A on it. He definitely doesn't have large eyes, and that's freaking me out. So let's just... Oh, that's so much cuter. There it is. It's Ai. Why did I give him a Minecraft head? What? I absolutely love the music in that game. It's so good. And the gameplay is just really chill and fun and challenging. It's got some solid multiplayer games. It's fun. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I just never really cared to play any of the other games. I guess the GameCube just satisfied that. And I haven't played another one since. Yeah, I don't know. There he is. We have Ai from Super Monkey Ball. Look, it's a monkey with a t-shirt. Moving on to yellow. Originally, I was thinking, look, y'all, I really just can't think of any characters apparently right now. So I was thinking, okay, I'll be basic and do Pikachu. And then I thought, no, I want to draw my favorite Pokemon, which is also yellow, Ampharos. I don't know why it looks like an animal in distress, but it is what it is. Honestly, I don't know what is with the pose. I thought it would be silly, but it really does just look like an animal that's struggling. Man, you guys, I used to really like Pokemon, but I haven't bought a new Pokemon game in a few years. I really enjoyed Pokemon Snap. I think that was the last Pokemon game I played, but I think I'm over the main Pokemon games. they're just not doing it for me anymore. I just remember ever since the second generation came out, I really like this guy. I like his colors. I like how he goes from a sheep to just a nonsense animal that I think is supposed to be a dragon, but also does not at all look like a dragon. And he slowly goes bald over time. I mean, it's silly. I love it. All right, not much to say about this guy. What can I say? I am not into Pokemon as much as I used to be, but he's looking pretty cute. Well, he's looking distressed. You'll never guess what's next. That's right, green. Here's a character I haven't thought about in a while. Yotsuba. Yotsuba from the manga. Oh god. Yotsuba and. Everyone in this manga is super normal. They have normal hair. And then there's this girl who just has green hair for some reason, and everyone's okay with that. Basically, it's a slice of life manga about a girl living with her single dad. Why did I make her hands so large? I have yaoi hand issues, which is crazy because I don't even draw yaoi. All right, moving on to our line art. This is where things are going to get a little bit more... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to make that shape, but I kind of like it actually. Did I mention this is actually one of my favorite manga? I don't know if I did. When I moved from Tennessee to Canada, I actually got rid of hundreds of manga that I spent my poor teenage and childhood saving up to buy. And I didn't even sell them. I just went up to a Goodwill truck and dumped them off. But I did keep two manga, my favorites, Yotsuba and Azumanga Daioh, which actually are by the same person. I guess I have a favorite mangaka, what can I say? All right, I've got the basics down. I'm just gonna go through and add a little bit of shading here and there just to, you know. Oh my god, it's so cute. I kind of questioned how I would do drawing a human character, but she's adorable. Next up, nope, not blue. We have to thank the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. I'm gonna spill the beans. Y'all, I don't know how to make a website. There, I said it. Oh my god, you don't know how to make a website either? Oh, we're so alike. Parasocial relationships. Okay, let's get into it. With pre-built layouts, making a website is super easy with Squarespace because you don't have to do any work unless you want to edit it. In that case, they've got customizable templates. Pick a template and edit anything that you want. Move things here, move things there, move things anywhere. Get yourself a page, a gallery, a blog, commerce, calendars, and you guessed it, more. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/KaseyGolden to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Okay, now it is time for light blue. So I Googled light blue character because nothing was coming to mind, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget anyone I really liked. And even though I recognized a lot of light blue characters, I wasn't feeling strongly about any of them. There is a character that you might not be able to tell what I'm drawing yet, but there's a character that I've never drawn before, and I thought it would be really fun to draw. And that is Azora from Legend of Zelda. I've never drawn Azora before, and I think they would be really fun to draw. Now, I am more into the designs of the Ocarina of Time Zoras and not so much the most recent ones, so that is what I'm sort of basing it off of, though I'm also sort of just doing my own thing, I'll be honest. The side eyes kind of lighten it up. It was kind of looking creepy and alien-like, but the side eyes kind of somehow, but also not really, help with that. Sometimes I look at the Zora designs and how it just sort of looks like there's a fish hanging out on their head, especially in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It just looks like there's a shark or different fish animal just plopped on their heads and they're just kind of hanging out, and it's weird. I guess the question is, does it look like a Zora? Can you tell it's a Zora? I really took some artistic liberties with this one. I think once I color it, it's really gonna start looking more like a Zora. To be fair, these character designs change every dang game. Like, you never know what Zora design you're going to get. So I kind of feel like there's not really one canon way that Zoras look, so Coming up with my own rendition is kind of fun. I'm definitely enjoying it. I think it looks like a Zora-ish. Gotta keep those eyes moist. Oh, there we go. Horrifying. Great. Okay, moving on to normal blue. Next up, I'm doing a character that's going to be very fast and easy, but it's a character that is very, I think, dear to my heart, I would say. You can probably already tell who it is. It's a Bomberman. And I'll be honest, I had an alternative as Yoshi every single color. I was like, well, if there's not a character I really like, I can just draw a Yoshi in that color. But I kind of feel like Bomberman might need some fun eyes. Bomberman sometimes, I mean, I love it, right? He's about to get blown up. This looks like a really cute, sketchy doodle, and I like it. Let's ruin it with actual line art. Again, a lot of good music from those games. Amazing music. Interesting gameplay. It was always changing, I felt like. And of course, really fun multiplayer. He's just a little guy, and he's ready to color. Aw, he just comes right to life. You know, I never thought about this, but Bombermen look like ninjas. I never thought about that for some reason. But also, what's this little belt holding up? He's like wearing a skin-tight outfit. He's just a little ball man. I don't know how to shade this guy. He's kind of freaking me out. The more I look at him, the more I'm like, man, he's really just made out of balls and sticks, huh? Like, what the heck am I looking at? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here before I get too scared of that character design. It's kind of freaking me out. Let's move on to, oh, my favorite color, purple. So for purple, I'm doing a bit of it's not really an official character, but it's sort of a self-inserted custom character. This looks like Among Us. How do you make this not look like Among Us? Okay, so I am drawing my Fall Guys character, and recently Fall Guys made this item called Bowl Cut, and guess who has a bowl cut? That's right, I do. So, okay, cute, I can make my Fall Guy have a bowl cut like I do, but guess what? For some reason, this bowl cut, which also has a ponytail, which isn't really a bowl cut, but I'll excuse it. This bowl cut has a pencil sticking out of it. I don't know why, but it does. And I'm an artist. I like pencils, so it's the perfect Fall Guy character for me. Oh, I guess I didn't explain. It's not enough that the pencil is purple. Oh gosh, y'all, I hate to even admit this. My Fall Guys character, the color that I use the most on my Fall Guys character, is a very deep and dark purple, and I don't know why. I always just sort of assumed it was like a really cool black, but it's just straight up really dark blackish purple. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. And also I'm joking. I'm just joking. I mean, I'm not joking about it being purple, but I'm joking about, you know. I'm also just using the same color of my hair and shading and everything, and it looks pretty close to the Fall Guys one. I'm telling you, they made this hair just for me. Well, is that it for our Fall Guy? That's pretty cute. The only other Fall Guy I've ever drawn in my life was a Fall Guy with a big juicy butt. Anyway, moving on. The time has finally come. I have mentioned that I was thinking about doing this a few times. If I don't know what character to put, I was just going to put a Yoshi as that color. And here we are. I had no idea what to draw for Violet. There was a couple of characters, but again, I didn't want to draw any character. I wanted to draw characters that I personally like, and I'm a Yoshi user. What can I say? Oh my God. It represents Yoshi, but the head is weird. I've seen worse Yoshi drawings. It's pretty silly. Maybe I need to... I think, to be honest, I'm also thinking about the space and how to fill it as our last character that's been sort of shoved in here. Oh, we gotta get a swirly tongue in. Are you kidding me? All right, my favorite part, I love making a swirly thing, but the thing I don't like about the swirly thing is going back and making a parallel line. Oh my God, don't even get me started. Doing this traditionally is the worst, absolute worst. But do I do it often? Absolutely. Why? Because I love to torture myself. Look at that, and bringing it back to red with Knuckles. Wow, it's amazing how that just really helped Yoshi look so much more like Yoshi. And also, a big block of plain color like that just wasn't good. You're probably wondering why I didn't color the eyes white. Because I didn't want to. That's about it. Oh my gosh, is Yoshi done? Did I do it? I feel like this needs something. It looks a little plain. I'm going to add little doodles and little things like, I don't know, electricity for our electric Pokemon, balls for our monkey balls, bananas? Clovers for Yotsuba? I don't know what her thing is. What's her thing? I don't know. Water for the Zora? That's kind of boring. Sorry, bud. Oh gosh. Explosions for our bomber boy. Fun shapes. And things. And Yoshi, eggs? What? Knuckles gets emeralds. And, that'll be that. Once again, a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, Squarespace. Make yourself a website, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.